City officials say they are tired of an old motel becoming a nuisance.
It's known around Clay County as an old motel that attracted the wrong element.
A complete and total mess.
Drug activity, dirty diapers on the property, bed bugs.
There's loose electrical and busted lighting, support beams cracked and rotting.
We've been following the saga of the motel since August of 2017, when it was shut down for code violations and an alligator turned up in the pool following a drug raid.
I told my wife I would never take her to another sleazy motel.
He sees firsthand the danger certain motels create in the city.
The motels that line Motel Drive have become havens for prostitution and drug dealing.
It sits vacant and crumbling.
He says these properties have been a magnet for human trafficking and housing for people getting back on their feet.
And it had become known as a place where drugs were used and alcohol was abused.
The city should shut down the North Slappy Motel because it was at the center of drug and prostitution crimes.
In a 100-day period, there were 55 911 calls coming from the motel.
Last year, we showed you piles of garbage littering the property and filling the swimming pool.
This is a property that for years has declined.
The motel has a checkered past.
Smoke detectors, broken glass, sewage on the floor, leaking plumbing, blood.
Three people have been stung by a swarm of bees. This happened at a Phoenix motel, and the attack actually happened in the lobby.
On Wednesday, Spartanburg County condemned the two-story Spartanburg motor lodge due to a sewage backup that flooded the motel.
The former motel rooms are trashed and surrounded by, well, trash.
The former Bayview Inn and Suites on Route 40 is an eyesore.
If you've ever had a vacant eyesore next door, you know how frustrating it can be to see trash and weeds pile up.
An eyesore with its fair share of issues.
It is an eyesore. It's just not good for the community.
Tonight, the city of Nederland not turning a blind eye to an eyesore.
A building described by many locals as an eyesore could soon be coming down.
Many locals are ready to see it go.
Because it's an eyesore now, we're really grateful that something's going to be done.
They'll get behind most anything that helps local kids and gets rid of this old eyesore.
What some call a Panama City eyesore is on its way to being a sight for sore eyes. News Channel 7's Gail Levy has local reaction on the demolition of the Buccaneer Motel.
And I'm super excited to see it coming down because it is definitely the eyesore of St. Andrews, and once it comes down, I think that's just going to pave the way for more success.
Last July, a new ordinance was implemented to crack down on motel issues.
Now city leaders say they hope this is the first in a series of motel closures.
We have good news tonight for neighbors who live near this defunct motel. It will soon be demolished.
Monday, the last remnants of a troubled past met by a wrecking ball.
An Amherst County motel will be torn down.
Neighbors have hoped for demolition day for years.
The Buccaneer Beach Motel's days are numbered.
This is just a very exciting day for the city. We've waited a long time in order to start demolition of the Buccaneer.
Within weeks, the deteriorating Villa Motel will be history. Part of that plan, mowing down the motel.
The city of Greene bought the property last year for $190,000 just to tear it down.
We intend to purchase it, and we intend to raise it as quickly as possible.
Now, the city is paying for the demolition up front.
The owner has 20 days to submit demolition paperwork to the county.
Tearing down the motel is welcomed news.
I think it would be good for the community to get that out of there.
The mayor believes once that motel is knocked down, that space could be ripe for development.
So the city council gave the go-ahead to demolish the motel.
With the infamous motel reduced to rubble, Greene is now hoping to sell the property on nearly 2 acres to a developer.
The closing of the motel will displace more than 20 children and adults.
Wendy has an idea on what she would like to replace the motel.
Maybe try to put something different in there.
The future of this waterfront property is uncertain, but it will no longer be the site that has been here for so long.
We're really happy that we'll see some sunsets and not have the eyesore here.